How to raise strong, wise, and happy children. Raising strong, wise, and happy children is not about making life perfect. It is about teaching them confidence, responsibility, kindness, resilience, and wisdom so they can handle life with courage and a positive heart. 1. Build a strong emotional foundation. Every strong child needs to feel emotionally safe at home. Children become stronger when they know they can express their feelings without being mocked, ignored, or immediately punished. When your child is angry, disappointed, scared, or frustrated, instead of saying, "Stop crying," try saying, "I can see that you are upset. Tell me what happened." This teaches children that emotions are normal and manageable. A child who feels emotionally secure is more likely to develop confidence, self-control, and healthy relationships as they grow. 2. Teach them to solve problems. Strong and wise children do not expect their parents to fix every problem for them. If you constantly solve everything, your child may become dependent on you whenever something becomes difficult. Instead, give them opportunities to think. If your child says, "I don't know what to do," ask, "What do you think you could try?" Help them consider different solutions instead of immediately giving them the answer. Even small decisions can build problem-solving skills. Let them choose between reasonable options, work through disagreements, and learn from mistakes. Over time, these experiences teach children that problems are not something to fear. They are challenges that can be approached with patience and creativity. 3. Teach responsibility early. Responsibility is one of the most important qualities a child can develop. Children should gradually learn that they have responsibilities at home, at school, and toward other people. Give them age-appropriate tasks such as organizing their toys, putting away clothes, helping prepare meals, or taking care of personal belongings. Do not expect perfection in the beginning. The purpose is to create a habit of contributing. When children understand that their actions have consequences and that their efforts matter, they become more independent. Responsibility also creates confidence because children begin to realize, "I am capable of doing things on my own." 4. Let children experience failure. One of the hardest things for parents is watching their children fail. Naturally, parents want to protect their children from disappointment. But failure can teach lessons that success sometimes cannot. If your child loses a competition, makes a mistake on homework, forgets something important, or struggles with a new skill, resist the temptation to immediately rescue them. Instead, help them understand what happened and what they can learn from it. Tell them that making mistakes does not mean they are incapable. It means they are learning. Children who experience healthy failure develop resilience. They learn that disappointment is temporary and that they can try again. 5. Teach wisdom through everyday conversations. Wisdom does not come only from books or school. Much of it develops through everyday conversations with parents. Talk to your children about honesty, kindness, patience, choices, consequences, and treating others with respect. When watching a movie or hearing about something that happened at school, ask questions such as, "What do you think that person should have done?" Or, "How do you think they felt?" These conversations encourage children to think beyond simple right and wrong answers. They begin to understand different perspectives and recognize that their choices affect other people. Instead of simply telling children what to think, teach them how to think. 6. Model the behavior you want to see. Children learn much more from what parents do than what parents say. If you want your child to speak respectfully, demonstrate respectful communication. If you want them to apologize after making a mistake, show them that adults can apologize too. If you want them to remain calm during difficult situations, practice controlling your own reactions. You cannot realistically expect a child to manage anger perfectly if they regularly see adults shouting when frustrated. Your behavior becomes a powerful lesson every day. You do not need to be a perfect parent. You simply need to demonstrate that learning, improving, apologizing, and trying again are normal parts of life. 7. Encourage independence without withdrawing support. A strong child needs independence, but independence does not mean doing everything alone. Give your child room to make choices while remaining available when they genuinely need help. Allow them to choose appropriate clothing, organize their school materials, complete simple tasks, or make decisions about hobbies and activities. When they struggle, avoid immediately taking control. Instead, offer guidance and encouragement. You can say, "I'm here if you need help. Why don't you try first?" This sends an important message. "I believe you are capable." Children who experience this balance of freedom and support gradually develop confidence in their own abilities. 8. Teach kindness and empathy. Happiness is not created only by getting what we want. Children also experience deeper happiness when they develop meaningful connections and learn to care about others. Teach your child to notice how other people feel. Encourage them to help someone who is struggling. Include another child in a game, thank people, and apologize when they hurt someone. You can ask, "How do you think your friend felt when that happened?" Empathy helps children understand that everyone has feelings, needs, and struggles. A child who learns kindness is more likely to build healthy friendships and become someone others trust and respect. 9. Create healthy daily routines. Children thrive when they have predictable routines. A consistent routine can include enough sleep, healthy meals, physical activity, school responsibilities, family time, play, and limited screen time. Routines help children understand what is expected and reduce unnecessary daily conflict. They also teach discipline without requiring constant lectures. For example, if a child knows that homework comes before entertainment, the expectation becomes part of the routine rather than something parents repeatedly argue about. Healthy routines create stability, and stability gives children the foundation they need to learn, grow, and develop good habits. 10. Praise effort, character, and progress. The way you praise your child can shape how they see themselves. Instead of focusing only on intelligence, appearance, talent, or winning, recognize effort and character. Say things like, "You worked really hard on that. I noticed how patient you were," or, "You kept trying even when it was difficult." This teaches children that success is not simply about being naturally talented. It is also about persistence, discipline, and learning. When children understand that improvement matters, they become more willing to face challenges. They stop believing that mistakes make them failures and begin seeing challenges as opportunities to grow. 11. Give them time to play and be happy. In the process of raising successful children, parents sometimes forget that children also need time to simply be children. Play, laughter, imagination, hobbies, outdoor activities, and family conversations are important parts of healthy development. Childhood should not feel like a never-ending list of academic expectations and responsibilities. Give your child opportunities to explore interests without always turning everything into a lesson. Happiness grows through connection, freedom, curiosity, and meaningful experiences. A balanced child needs both discipline and joy. When children feel that home is a place where they can laugh, relax, and be themselves, they develop a stronger emotional foundation. 12. Make your home a safe place to grow above everything else. Children need to know that home is a place where they are loved while they learn and grow. This does not mean allowing every behavior. Strong parenting includes boundaries, expectations, and consequences, but discipline should teach rather than humiliate. Correct the behavior without attacking the child's identity. Instead of saying "you are bad," explain that behavior was not acceptable and we need to find a better way to handle this. Children need boundaries because boundaries create security. They also need affection because affection creates connection. When both exist together, children can develop strength without losing kindness. Raising strong, wise, and happy children is not about creating perfect children, it is about giving them the skills they need to navigate an imperfect world. Teach them to understand their emotions, solve problems, accept responsibility, learn from failure, think independently, and treat others with kindness. Give them opportunities to make choices but remain there when they need guidance. Set boundaries but make sure they also experience warmth and understanding. Celebrate effort, encourage curiosity, and teach them that mistakes are part of learning. Most importantly, remember that your everyday actions matter. The way you speak, respond to stress, handle mistakes, treat others, and show love becomes part of your child's understanding of the world. You may not be able to control every challenge your child will face in life, but you can prepare them to face those challenges with courage, wisdom, resilience, and hope. And perhaps that is one of the greatest gifts a parent can give. Not a life without difficulties, but the confidence to face difficulties and still choose kindness, growth, and happiness. If these parenting tips helped you, subscribe for more practical parenting advice, and share this video with another parent who wants to raise confident, wise, and happy children.